One of my favorite people to listen to each year is Brian Buffini. I love his market predictions. Well, this year he has predicted that 2026 will follow the rhythms of 2019. And so what does that mean? Well, for myself, I did about $45 million in 2019. And so if I look at my year, I run my year from December to November, and my December, January, and February is on pace for that this year. And so, Brian Buffini, I think you might be right. And so as I talk to my real estate agents on Mondays, I call them and just check in and see how is their business, what can I do for them, how are things going, and they are cautiously optimistic as well. They are finding that the last 3 years, 23, 24, and 25 have been butcherously disastrous, and they're really looking forward and have had a great start to 2026, which is fantastic because in the Midwestern states, when you have first quarter, it's typically rough waters already to say. And so if it starts off at rough waters, and then last year we had a poor second quarter, it really lends to just a poor year. So why does Brian say this? Well, pre-COVID was 2019. Until stepping into 2020, we had zero Fed funds rate, we had COVID going on, we had PPP money, and we didn't have that great of a inventory. Remember, because everything had shut down, so people weren't even allowed to sell and market their homes. So it's really exciting to see what the year is bringing this year. So in 2019, we had 1.25 million homes for sale, and it dropped all the way down to levels of 547,000. That's not a lot of homes for 340 million people, right? So we made it. We made do with what we had in 2019. Most of us had a great year that year. And what we've seen from there is 2020 and 2021 was an artificial market in which we based our budgets, we based our lifestyle, and we put everything together on these two outlandish years, and then it came crashing down on us the following 3 years after that. Well, I'm here to tell you that 2026 is a great year, and so if you have survived the last 3 years in lending and in real estate, get ready because it is going to be just a really solid year, one of great expectations and successes. This is Dawn Connors at Mortgage One, providing you fantastic mortgage solutions and looking forward to a great 2026 with you.